What's going on, everyone? Gorman here. Today I am bringing you guys the football factories for FM22 post-winter update because due to the update to the dynamic youth ratings, hopefully it does work a little bit better now, and I thought, okay, let's go in, see what clubs could potentially be producing some of the best talents within the game. How I went about this was I wanted to find big time youth importance, good youth facilities, good youth recruitment, good youth coaching. I filtered it between 16 and 20. 15 and 20 I felt was a little bit too broad, so we went 16 and 20. So that is kind of the spectrum that you guys will see clubs from here. Now, I did not include big time clubs. So from the likes of England, Spain, Italy, Germany, France, the Netherlands, and Portugal, I did not include anyone from. But all the other countries I did include. I picked a top 8, though, so kind of where I think the top talents will come throughout this. Now, you guys will see that the camera does have a little bit better quality. That's because it is a new camera, got a new desk as well. New PC should be here next week. So you guys will be getting a lot more videos. Sorry, I have been absent for the past week. But yeah, you guys are going to be getting 3 videos this week. This is the first of 2 on Football Factories, by the way. So keep an eye out for the second one. But with all that being said, if you guys do happen to enjoy today's video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so the first club and country that we are going to is South Korea. There is a club by the name of Pohang Steelers who produce very, very solid talent. Now, they've got excellent youth facilities and excellent training facilities, but for youth level importance and all of that, their rating is obviously between 16 and 20. So when you see South Korean talents, a majority of the time, it will come from a club like the Pohang Steelers. There are some other clubs that will produce top level talent from South Korea, but the Pohang Steelers are the top dog in the talent department for new gens. Now, Ulsan, also another club that can produce these top level talents. As you can see here, they have excellent and excellent. And then another club is Suwon, the Blue Wings, the Samsung Blue Wings. They also have excellent and excellent. So those are the 3 clubs out of South Korea that will really produce top level talent. So if you're looking for that next human son or trying to find your Hwang Hee-chan, this is the type of clubs that you guys will be seeing them produced from in South Korea. Next up, we go to Israel, and Israel has 2 very good clubs when it comes to producing talents. The first one is Maccabi Haifa. They have excellent youth facilities, great training facilities, once again within that 16 to 20 range. Now, the other club is Maccabi Tel Aviv. This club is a very, very solid club as well. Once again, excellent youth facilities, great training facilities. They are very, very good when it comes to youth recruitment and developing their players. Now, when you are looking for Israeli wonder kids, a majority of the time, they're going to come from these 2 clubs. You may find them here and there scattered throughout other clubs throughout Europe, but a majority of the time, they are going to be coming from these 2 clubs here in Israel. Next up, we move on to the Czech Republic. Now, the Czech Republic has 2 teams that fit within this criteria, but there is another team that I would like to mention that is also pretty good when it comes to producing top-level talents. Now, Baník Ostrava is the first one. They do have an upper hand on both of these other clubs, by the way, that I am going to mention. Now, youth facilities is superb. Excellent training facilities. And to mention, for youth recruitment, the lowest youth recruitment that any of these clubs have is excellent youth recruitment. So you are constantly going to be seeing great players come out of these clubs. The second club here in the Czech Republic is Slavia Prague. They have excellent youth facilities, excellent training facilities. Now, Slavia Prague is a much better club off the rip. Now, talent-wise, you are going to see it be pretty equal, I would say, between Slavia Prague and Ostrava. But a majority of the time, being that Prague is one of the main cities in the Czech Republic, you're going to see a lot of talented players come out of Slavia Prague. And another team that you will see talented players come from is another team in Prague, and it is Sparta Prague. They also have excellent youth facilities, excellent training facilities, but did not qualify for the 16 to 20 range. However, Slavia Prague and Baník Ostrava both did. All right, next up, we move on to Denmark, to FC Nordsjælland. Now, there are two clubs that I am going to mention besides FC Nordsjælland in Denmark. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Probably not. But FC Nordsjælland, they have a big-time boost over all the other clubs in Denmark because not only do they have excellent youth facilities and great training facilities, notice the name of the park here, Right to Dream Park. They are partnered with the Right to Dream Academy, which brings in top talents from the likes of Ghana, the Ivory Coast, Nigeria, top African talents. And a lot of the players that you will see at FC Nordsjælland tend to be from these areas. Now, don't get me wrong, there are still Danish players. There's some Norwegian, Swedish, Finnish from time to time. But you guys will see a lot of very good African talents coming out of FC Nordsjælland. So if you're looking for that next big African talent, most likely they will be coming out of a club like this that has ties to Africa. Now, some other clubs that produce very, very good talents are FC Midtjylland. They have great youth facilities, great training facilities, and FC Copenhagen. They have great youth facilities, great training facilities. Both of them did not, however, qualify for the 16 to 20 range. That is why they are just being mentioned, whereas FC Nordsjælland did qualify for that range. And having Right to Dream Academy really, really helps with that. But, I mean, all the time I am seeing top talents produced by this club within my saves. So, next we go to Serbia. Serbia, after the winter update, is going to start producing even more top talents, I have a feeling. Serbia, majority of the time, is producing really, really gross players that you can get for fairly cheap. Yes, sometimes they might cost between 5 and 8 million pounds, but those players end up being well worth it. You can make a lot of money off of them in the future if you end up selling them, or they're just going to be absolute dynamite for you. Now, there are two clubs here in Serbia, FK Partizan Belgrade, and then we also have their rivals, who are Red Star Belgrade. Both of them have excellent youth facilities and excellent training facilities, so you guys are going to see a lot of talents produced from these two clubs. But there is one that I would also like to mention, who I have signed, actually one of my favorite Serbian players that I've ever bought from, is Vojvodina. Vojvodina is also pretty good. They have great youth facilities, great training facilities. However, it did not qualify for that 16 to 20 range, whereas Red Star and Partizan both did. But majority of the time, you're going to see top talents from here. There are some top talents on both teams already. And, I mean, these two teams are the big dogs in Serbia. So if you are looking for top Serbian talents, definitely give Red Star and Partizan a go. All right, next up, we are going to Austria. Austria has two clubs that produce very, very good talent. Austria, I have a feeling, is going to be one of those hotbeds for talent now. If the dynamic youth rating is truly fixed, Austria is going to become very, very good to shop in for players that either are Austrian or you find players that are being developed through their academies. These two clubs that I'm about to mention are going to be exceptional options. Now, the first one is FK Austria Vienna. Absolutely love the purple, so this is a club that I would actually like to manage in the future. But they have excellent youth facilities and excellent training facilities. Very, very good club. Produce incredible talents throughout saves. And then the other one, which I am pretty sure everyone knows who I'm going to say, it is RB Salzburg. RB Salzburg has some of the best wonder kids in FM22, and Adeyemi and Benjamin Seshko, both being strikers as well. They produce very, very good talents. They have superb youth facilities, superb training facilities. They pull in incredible talents and produce incredible talents as well throughout saves. So in Austria, these are the two big clubs that you guys will be seeing talents from. You will see some scattered throughout other clubs from time to time, but Vienna and Salzburg are the two big dogs for being the talent factories within Austria. Next up, we go to Norway, and there are 3 clubs in Norway, actually, that qualified for the 16 to 20 range. All 3, I actually shot players from in my save over on Twitch. If you guys would like to check it out at twitch.tv/ygormy, I'll put the link down below in the description for you guys to check out, as well as the Discord if you guys would like to join that as well. But FK Bodo Glimt produce phenomenal talents. One of the best players that has now actually moved on in reality is Patrick Berg. He is a absolutely phenomenal player that they produced. They have excellent youth facilities, great training facilities. Their youth recruitment is insane. In my save, actually, I just bought a center back off them that went straight into their first team. Like, their recruitment is absolutely insane. If you guys are looking for Scandinavian type talents or Norwegian talents, definitely look at a club like FK Bodo Glimt or the other 2 I'm about to mention. They produce, once again, very, very good talents and very cheap. You can get these players very, very cheap. There are some absolute budget gems from Norway that you guys can get. But first, we've got FK Bodo Glimt. And then next, we have got Stayback Football. They produce phenomenal talent. They have excellent youth facilities, great training facilities. They have 3 players that I absolutely love. I actually was able to have all 3 this time around in my save. Their names are Nicholas Pignado Jensen, Olav Vum, and Koyan Kostadinov. They are very, very good at producing top young talents. A lot of teams will try and poach them off of them, which, I mean, that's the risk of being a talent factory within FM and within the footballing world. But Stayback Football, another great option to be able to sign players from if you're looking for that next big-time Norwegian wonder kid. And finally, here in Norway, we've got Volaranga Football. They produce incredible talents. They've got the likes of Ontiago Holm, Osama Sarawi, Sidi Jada. And I mean, the list will go on and on throughout your guys' saves on who they are producing year in, year out. They have excellent youth facilities, excellent training facilities, so they have that one up on both Bodo and Stayback. But Volaranga Football produce very, very good talents. Norway produces very good talents as a whole and very cheap talents. So if you guys are wanting those cheap wonder kids, definitely look into Norway. All right, the final country that we are going to and the final 2 clubs are in Belgium. And I mean, Belgium, they have a golden generation for a reason. A lot of the players have come through clubs here in Belgium. And one of the clubs that produces very, very good talents is Rsc Anderlecht. Now, surprising to me, there were only 2 Belgian clubs that qualified through the 16 to 20 range. I thought that a lot more would be in there, but there was only 2, and the 2 are Rsc Anderlecht and Genk, which we will be going to next. Now, Rsc Anderlecht had produced players like Yuri Tielemans and Vincent Kompany, both incredible Belgian players. They have excellent youth facilities and superb training facilities. So if you guys see Belgian Wonder Kids, they may very well be coming from Rsc Anderlecht. All right, so now we are here at Racing Club Genk. Now, they have superb youth facilities and superb training facilities. Now, they have a very, very good young goalkeeper by the name of Martin van der Voort. I don't want to say he's going to be the next Thibaut Courtois, but probably Casteels, the goalkeeper at Wolfsburg. I think that he could be among those lines because, I mean, living up to Thibaut Courtois, that is a tall order. But this club produces very, very good talents. I signed a kid from here in a previous save who was an absolute world beater. So definitely be looking to Rsc Anderlecht and Club Genk for the top Belgian talents. But there are some other clubs that you probably could see some of these players coming from, like Club Bruges. They produce very, very good talents. They have state-of-the-art youth facilities and state-of-the-art training facilities. However, they did not qualify for the 16 to 20 range, which I felt kind of odd having these ratings. but they didn't qualify for that 16 to 20. But Club Brugge will definitely produce some of those top talents. Another club is Standard Liège. They will produce top talents as well with superb youth facilities, excellent training facilities. Once again, they did not qualify through that 16 to 20 range. But yeah, from Belgium, Anderlecht, Rsc Genk, both very, very good talents. I definitely hope you guys will look into these clubs to find your next wonder kid post this winter update. So there we have it. That is today's video wrapped up on the top talent factories post the winter update here in FM22. I hope you guys look into a bunch of these clubs because these are going to be the clubs that will be producing top level talent, especially with the dynamic youth rating that are not from the big 7 nations. So definitely give these clubs a go. But if you guys did happen to enjoy today's video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, once again, if you guys like to check out my Twitch or the Discord, both are linked down in the description. But until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.